Jennifer with Mother Time, and I'm here today with Jennifer Forberry, Life's Organization Expert, and we are here with our first video series, Pantry Crashers.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm so excited.
This is going to be fun.
We thought it would be an awesome idea because I love organizing people's pantries. It comes easy and natural to me, but Jen does the other side of it. She takes what's in the pantry and makes healthy, quick, easy meals for families. And both of us are busy working moms, and sometimes it just becomes overwhelming when you want to figure out what's for dinner. So I want to learn from Jen how to make my meal planning easier, and she wants to learn organization tips. So we figured we'd team up, and then all you busy moms watching can benefit from us.
Right. And I have a pantry that suffers from small space. So as much as I like function and organization, and I cook from my pantry all the time, I deal with functional issues. And I'm sure you can help me, Jen, since you know how to organize this perfectly. We can take a peek into my pantry and see what we got going.
Let's peek inside.
Uh-oh, here we go. I've not touched this either.
Okay. So here we have a standalone pantry on this side, and I love your see-through containers.
Yes, and my little labels, which you can get on Mother Time Marketplace, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I love it. And the reason why I love see-through containers is not only does it make things easy to find quickly, but it also keeps things fresher longer, and it lets you put things in a container when you bring them home from the grocery store, and your family can help themselves to it, and then you put away the extra box goodies that you don't want them breaking into right now.
Yeah, and also I like it too for like brown sugar, keeps your brown sugar better.
Yep.
Or for kids like my 3-year-olds, they're not getting into the boxes and taking things out. It takes a little bit more effort with the little pop-ups.
Okay, and so what do you have down here, Jen?
This is probably my worst problem area, is as you see, I have a ton of bottles of just open stuff, and this is stuff that you don't use all the time.
Right.
You need maybe tablespoon here, teaspoon here. So this has a longer shelf life, unlike canned foods and things that are in my other pantry. So I have a hard time organizing everything to keep it where there's function.
Yeah.
And if I'm looking for maple syrup, but sometimes it's in the back and I'm taking things out and things are falling down. So how do you deal with a narrow space to keep this nice and organized where I can just see everything that I need?
Right, and a lot of times with pantries, people have deep shelving, and especially when builders build pantries, they're not thinking of what a busy mom is thinking. So sometimes the shelves are even deeper than this. You really don't want your shelves to be any deeper than 12 inches if you're planning ahead. So these aren't bad. These are actually good, but you're not going to have super narrow shelves, so we're going to have to figure out a way to make this work for Jen.
Yeah, well, I literally have pantry crashers in here because sometimes things are crashing on the ground. So.
Yeah,
I had to throw that in. But also, too, I think I probably could have used some more shelving, which I get on Mr. Mother Time about. He can probably give me like today.
All you dads watching out there, make sure you're taking notes how to make your wife dream pantry. Okay, awesome. And then over here, this is another part of your pantry?
Yeah, this one I'm actually a little bit more proud of, which I like. I try to keep a little bit of function. I try to keep the canned goods in one area and everything kind of open where I can see. And again, my labels that I created, which you can print for free, and they're easy to print, and I got my baking stuff. However, as you can see, I think there's real estate there that I'm not using properly.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is a really awesome start. And I just want to make sure that everybody sees how adorable these labels are, because I actually use her same labels. She made these herself, so it looks like chalkboard.
Isn't it cute?
It's the cutest thing in the world, and that way, the other thing is, not only does this make your pantry look adorable, but it's awesome for when hubby or the kids or whoever else is cooking in the household, then they know what's in this container. Because I mean, let's face it, a lot of people wouldn't know exactly looking at it. It's wheat flour. So the labels do help. So yeah, so we're gonna take, I'm gonna tweak this pantry. I'm gonna just fine tune it a little bit for efficiency, and we're gonna be back shortly with some new ideas just to kind of fine tune it.
Right.
So thanks for watching.
Thank you. We'll be back with a new look. Hi guys, so I'm back with Jennifer, and she has organized my pantry while I was running around with the kids. So I'm really excited to take a look to see what she has done with this. So Jen, if you want to do the reveal, I'm dying to see it.
So I want to start out and say that your pantry was not in bad shape at all. So I've definitely seen worse. I've always seen worse of some sort. So it was really in good shape to begin with. But there was just a few minor adjustments I thought would make it more efficient. So we're going to start out with this cupboard right here. And
oh my gosh. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
So only thing I did here is you have all these awesome containers and these great labels, and when you have them kind of scattered, it doesn't look quite as organized as when you put them all together.
I love it.
So what we did is put them all back in one spot, and then on the top shelf, this is really, we're tall girls, so this is even taller for some of you watching. I mean, we're tall, so this shelf was still a little hard for me to reach. So when there's something that falls in the back, you can't see it unless you have a stool. So what I did is flip boxes on their side so they see the label. You're still utilizing the space, but you can see what you have. And if it's something that's not super tall, then you can obviously leave it vertically. So that's what we did in this one. And
wow, I never thought about that. I love that idea.
Yeah.
And you do that like with cereal boxes too?
Absolutely. I do it for cereal all the time.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. Anything that you have tall. And obviously, if you're watching and you have adjustable shelves, I didn't have to adjust your shelves today, but that's always something you want to look for to say, oh, can I gain a little space by moving up a shelf? 5 minutes of your time might be worth a lot of space in the long run. So this is what, we have in this cupboard. And this whole thing took about 20 minutes.
Yeah, not that long.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
In this cupboard,
oh my gosh,
what I did is, Jennifer has a ton of cooking oil and cooking vinegar because she's the real deal with it. My house, not so much. So I don't have as much, but she has all these awesome oils and vinegars. But what was happening is they were split up in different areas. So this side is all now your vinegar. This side is all your oils. And the top is your coffee, your cider, and this is just another simple thing I did is for the holidays I took all your packets of cider and hot cocoa, put them in the container, so when she's entertaining, she can just pop this on the table or counter and say help yourself.
Right, that's an awesome idea.
Yes. And then in here, we have your cans. I moved your cans from
oh my
here
gosh,
to here.
check that out.
Yeah, well, we'll start there then. That is something that you were telling me at the beginning of the day, how you really wish that there was baskets. That would be your dream situation.
Or my shelves,
yes. With all her meals that she wants for the week. So instead of, when you're organizing for somebody, you want to try to nail it down as perfect as you can for your lifestyle and your situation. So I kind of poked around your house and found these cool
I have a ton of those with toys and everything else.
Yeah, so just a repurpose, simple, anybody can do it, and now she has her system. Now, eventually we can still ask Mr. Mother Time to do the shelves if you want to, but if you're like me and you're super impatient, I want it done today. That might not always happen.
Right.
So this is a great, way to use the space until that happens.
Exactly, and it's great because I can just pull out everything, get it and put it back, and there's bags aren't falling over, and if I need to go to my go-to meals, they're right there. Or if my kids start screaming.
Hey, busy moms, right?
Exactly.
What are you going to do?
So.
And then here I moved your cans because you want to have small things at eye level. You don't want to have small things higher than your head or below your stomach because then you're either bending down or stretching up. So eye level. And then your teas and then your extra condiments. And that's it.
Wow, what a difference. I mean, I would have never thought of putting things this way, but that's what you're for. That's why you're the life organization expert, because it looks great. I absolutely love it. And it didn't take that long to do either.
No, like I said, about 20 minutes.
Right, and I think just sometimes pulling everything out and finding a new way or having another pair of eyes looking at it, it completely looks different and it's going to change my life. So this is great.
Awesome.
So I think now what we need to do is cook from the pantry, because now we have all this stuff in the pantry. Is what are we going to do with the stuff that we have in the pantry? And we have a takeout meal coming up for you using the ingredients that are already in our pantry to make a simple and easy meal any night of the week for beef and broccoli. So we're going to get everything together and we'll be back to show you how easy this is.
Can't wait.
Awesome, thanks.